guys, welcome to the workshop. Actually, let me say the very messy workshop. I thought about straightening it up a little bit or trying to make it look a little bit better than it is, but if all of you all are makers and creators at heart, then you know that a messy workspace is usually what we all have. And I have definitely got that today. I've actually got an added issue going on here, I guess you would say. You can see the head right there. My cat Jax has decided that he is going to lay on top of everything that I've got laid out here to share with you. Let me see if I can show you that. Look there. He is suddenly very needy today. Anyway, I hope y'all's day is going good. I've got a really quick tutorial that I wanted to share with you. I know it's the holidays and the weather's getting colder, at least here. I'm not sure where everyone is, but at least here in North Carolina, it's getting colder. And you're looking for quick little fun things to do, maybe little stocking stuffers you want to make. Maybe you've got a birthday coming up and you need a quick little gift, or you just are in the mood to create something and you don't really have a lot of time and you don't really know what you want to do. But let me show you these cute little change purses that I've been making this morning. They're just very small. Put a snap on them and you can drop your change down in here. They're a good size for a debit card or credit card, a lipstick, you know, anything like that. And I've actually made several this morning, just in kind of playing with it. Made this one. And then this one is just, goes upside down. This one is just a little bit different in that I made it long enough so that, so here's where you put your stuff in, but it folds in half before you snap it, and that gives maybe just a slight bit more security of what you've got in here. This, I think, would be the size that you would want maybe for a lipstick. I don't know. Whatever you want to do with them. But they're so easy to make. It really and truly takes maybe 20 minutes from start to finish, if that long. But let me pull my sample out from under Jax, and there it goes. All you're going to need is a scrap of fabric, and I know everybody that sews, creates, makes, whatever, has a scrap of fabric laying around. One thing I did discover, a bandana that you can get for 99 cents. Used to be 99 cents. I think they probably are not much more than that. At Hobby Lobby, when they're on sale, Joann's sometimes has them very cheap also. And you probably have some bandanas laying around. But all you're going to need is a piece of fabric. You're going to need it 4 1/4 inches wide by 17 inches long. That is for this size little purse. You can actually make these any size you want to. I actually played around with a little scrap that I had left and made a smaller one. I don't know. I was just in the mood to create today, and I was needing something to work on, and so this is what I've done. So what you're going to need, you're going to need your piece of fabric, and like I said, it doesn't it doesn't have to be a lot. You just need 4 1/4 rather by 17 inches long. You're going to need your scissors, obviously. A rotary cutter works out really good to cut these out with. I've used these before. Those of you that have seen my other videos, you're going to need your snaps, to go on here to keep it closed. This is a really good deal that I bought. It's been probably 3 years ago now that I got it from Amazon. You've got all colors of snaps in here. I'm gonna try not to spill this. But if you can see, there's just tons of colors in here that you can use. You can also get, you know, silver and gold, brass, you know, anything like that. But I like anything that I put snaps on, I like to use the colorful ones on there just because I like colorful things better just in general. What I have done is I went ahead and taped 2 pieces of paper together to make my pattern. That way I've just always got it, and I can just take my rotary cutter and zip out my pattern there. And so that's what that is. So let me show you how you put this thing together. It's very simple. Okay, all you're going to do, let me get all my mess out of the way. All you're going to do is, let me see where I can get it so you can see, is you're going to lay your fabric out. You want to make sure that you've got the design facing up. Now, let me stop for just a minute because I've made some out of fabric that has a design on both sides. So whichever design you want to be on the outside of your purse, your little change purse, that's the side you need facing up, okay? So you need to lay it down so that the side that you want showing is facing up toward you. Then you're just going to take it and fold it. Let's see if I can do it this way and you can see a little better. You're going to fold it in half, just like that. Okay. Then I kind of hold on to the top where your 2 edges meet. Find the bottom in the fold right here, and you just kind of fold it up just like that and lay this back down. So all you're doing is you're basically creating, see that, just like a little sandwich, if you will. But you've got that bottom part, it's folded up in here, and then you fold that back down. Now, I will tell you, this gave me a little bit of pause when I was doing this part of it. I had a hard time wrapping my brain around it, but let's do it again, just so you can see. If you need to slow the video down and see. Lay it down flat, fold it in half, find the bottom, the fold, push the bottom up, okay, whoops, and then lay the top back down on it, like that, okay? So you've got your little sandwich down here, or your little accordion, or whatever you want to call it. You've got your folded place down here. Grab your pins. I like to pin these sides right here where the folds are. Turn it around. Put a couple more pins in there, just like that. And then I put one up here in the top. If you want to, I'm just such in the habit of using pins, I always revert to them. I've got a whole little basket of the little clips here, which I love, but I always revert back to my pins. And now what you're going to do next is go to your sewing machine, and you're going to stitch from about 1 inch over, out here, down the side, back up here, about 1 inch over, down the side, and that's it. Okay, you're going to leave a couple of inches open up here at the top. Let me change my pins just so you can kind of get a visual, because I am such a visual learner. I assume that everyone else is too. So let's put these in here. Just like that. You're going to need to leave this part of the top up here open, okay? So you're going to start here, back stitch, here, stitch out to the corner, and down. And you're going to do the very same thing on the next side. Start here, back stitch, stitch out to the corner, and down. So I'm going to pause the video while I go and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's see if you can see my stitches. Can you see there? Started about 1 inch, 1.5 inches over, all the way down to the bottom, back stitched. I'm trying to hold my hand here so it'll focus a little better. Maybe you can see. There it is. Out and then down. Okay, so we're going to take our pins out. Clip the threads. And then, like with any corners that you're going to be pushing out, you want to trim the corner. See where my, see right here where the seam is? If I can get my hands right. Down, and then you turned right here. You just want to clip this edge off right there, almost all the way up to the seam. See that? To the stitches. You want to do that on all 4 corners. See? Making sure that you do not cut the stitching. That one I got a little close to the edge, but still. And all that does is help alleviate some of the bulk when you turn it around, or turn it. Okay. Whoops, I left a thread. Okay, so you've got it stitched together. You've got your corners clipped. See? You're going to turn it right side out through this top that you left open, okay? So whatever's the best for you to turn things right side out, whatever's your easiest way to do it. I usually kind of struggle with it no matter what I do. It's just one of those things that somehow or another I make it harder on myself. I don't know. But this one did pretty good. Okay, once you get it turned out, with your finger, here, go and poke out the corners. There, so you've got a nice crisp corner down there at the bottom. There. And the same thing up at the top where you turned it. You want to try to get a nice crisp corner. If you need to get it just a little bit better, I've got a knitting needle that I usually use, but I've somehow misplaced it, so I don't know where it is. Just kind of push that corner out. Whatever you're using, whether it's a knitting needle, pair of scissors, a pencil, a skewer from the kitchen, from shish kebabs, whatever. Just be careful that you don't push it all the way through the fabric, because that will make a hole in your project. Okay, up here's your unfinished end, okay? So all you're going to do, and it should kind of fold itself over anyway after you've done it, after you've turned it. See where that is? You're going to go back over to your machine and do a top stitch right across the top, okay? Be right back while I do. Okay. Clip your threads. And now you've got that top sewn shut, okay? This is going to be the flap. And you fold it over, and you're going to put your snaps right here, wherever you want them. You can do them a little bit higher if you want to. That's totally up to you. You can put them wherever you want to. You can make it so the top part folds over, and you would put your snap right down here at the bottom. But and see the back, it's actually about the size of a credit card, maybe a little bigger. Never mind that statement, that was wrong. So when you fold it over, this one I've got the rose and an Eiffel Tower here on the back. So let's get our snaps. This is a neat little kit. I know when I bought it, like I said, I got it on Amazon. Seems like it was like $19. I'll go back and look and see, but I'll put a link in the description down here to it. I know it was not a lot of money for the amount of snaps that you get. I don't use them a whole lot, but I left a thread. But when I need them, they're here, and there's a lot of colors to choose from. What you're going to do to put your snap on is, this is 4 inches wide, so right about the center, right there. You're going to take the awl that comes in the little kit. I've got my cutting mat down here, and I usually just measure just to make sure it's in the center. Take your awl, there, and push it through, and you're going to make the hole here. Let's go back and let me show you this real quick, because I did not do it before. You pick out the pieces that you're going to need out of your snaps, and it's a 4-part snap, and choosing colors is the hardest part for me. It really is. Okay, you're gonna need here, I don't know that you can see. You're gonna need 2 of the thumbtack looking pieces, okay? You're gonna need 1 that sticks up like that, and you're gonna need 1 that's the little bowl looking piece. I don't know proper names for actual pieces and whatnot, so we're just gonna have to, you're gonna have to figure out my lingo for it, sorry. Okay, you're gonna take the pointy piece, and you want this to go, see, here's the inside. You're going to put this on the outside, okay? So you're going to just stick that through the hole that you created with the awl, and push it through that hole, see? So it's just like that. This is on the outside, and I chose a black one for this because I knew it was going to go in this black section right here. If it was going to go somewhere white, I probably would have done maybe a blue or a pink or something, but I chose the black one because I knew it was going to go right here in the black. Okay, so I've got it pushed all the way through. I like to use this piece on the top of things that are going to pull apart. That's just my preference. You can do it whichever way you want to. It doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong way with that, but that's just how I personally like to do it. Okay, and you put that, let's see, I don't know if you can tell. You put that right on the point of the back piece. And if you look at, I did another video, I believe it was for the one when I did the hand sanitizer pouch. I also attached these snaps, and there's a description in that toward the end of that video that shows putting these snaps on, and it may be a little bit better description, I'm not sure, but anyway. Okay, so you've got the bottom down here, you've got the top up here. You take the little pliers that come with the thing, the kit, and you place, it's got a little plate, so the back goes in that little plate, and the top of it is right here against this metal plastic piece, and you just squeeze it really hard for a second. And what this does, and I should have thought, because when I did black, you really can't see. What that does, it flattens out the pointy piece, so that's attached that snap in there really good. Now what you're going to do is decide where you want your snap to go down here on the bottom. Flip it over and figure out where you want it to snap. Do you want it down low like this? Do you want it up higher? Where's it going to work best for you? And I just am going to put mine down closer to the bottom. Okay, so I've folded it over. I know where the snap is going. I'm going to just kind of mark that spot with the pointer of my awl, and then I'm sticking my awl in through there. I'm not going all the way to the back, okay? See how it's coming out the inside there? Just enough to make the hole for the bottom part of the snap, okay? Now with this one, the flat piece is going to go on the inside of your bag, okay? So you just kind of have to look down in there and find the hole that you made. There it is. Turn around so you can see. And you push it through, see? And then the little bowl part of the snap goes on that, and then you attach it the same way with the pliers like we did the other one. Give it a squeeze, and that attaches that on there. And there is your little purse. As I look here now at the video, it's about 26 minutes long. So it took under 26 minutes to make this, okay? Real easy, a lot of fun. a lot of uses for these. It's also a good first project for somebody that's learning to sew if they want something quick and easy to do. If you sell items in a store, if you have a booth or you sell online or you do open air markets or anything, these would be a cute little pick-me-up to have there to sell. Sizes are limitless. Colors are limitless. Just use your imagination and see what you can come up with. I know my granddaughter is wanting to sew a little bit more. She's made a couple of hair scrunchies, but she's wanting to make a few other things, and so I think I'm going to turn her onto this and have her do one of these. I think she would like that. So that's all that I had right now in this messy workshop today. But I wanted to hop on here and share it with you because it was so easy to do, and I think they're absolutely adorable. And I thought you all would like to see them. Guys, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. We have a lot of fun with what we do, and we hope we're able to teach you a few things. So, thanks again for spending just 27 minutes now with me this morning, and I hope you all have a good day. Thanks.